talking point platform. TTPTB. Oh yeah. Unale with pledge, with love and loyalty. To we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well for tomorrow. Now one platform for news every day. Now we country salute for education, entertainment, political affairs. TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
Yes, family, una welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where you come through the Talking Point platform. Just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok. Well, today the Komon-Tok what we get, we see Sylvia Blyden don't take upon itself for wash away the ignorance of the chief minister, the re-educator, like Mama and Pekin, say where Pekin make mistake. The mami get for rebuka and tell us say not to so for do. And we don't know if the chief minister will reply because this don't go viral. A lot of people are on the talk button. So we can look at the statement of the chief minister as well as the correction way Sylvia Blyden they offer. And we go also look at officially, this not to say officially, Salon, we don't broke. This clearly, you have to know this. Officially, Salon a broke country. We get less than 2%. This not what we say, this now God come up behind governments. Not a government talk. Now God come up behind governments. Then go bigger, and then go lend money. Then go lend money IMF. The IMF, they make their assessments, then say, we'll not even get 2 months reserve. Like if your whole team bad money they need, all countries and get the reserve. We get less than two months imports. And waiting cause all Nandi. We're not gonna know the answer as time they progress. And also we go look at the program where we start, the huge deposits where we get now we country. We always on talker, and Namek will say every Monday this program will come to you for tell you say you are salon person. We don't get no business. Absolutely, we don't get no business. And what I re-emphasize and at the talker, it's not about just one for say things like that. It's the reality. Not so I don't know. I know they overemphasize that. We don't get business with poverty. We in poverty for big enemy. Therefore, poverty for Fred for even Kanye also the team up. For even Canada surrounding day. If for it we bad one. Now so if will happen because the huge and people no. We can just understand, say we get gold, we get diamond, but we don't ever think for try to understand really the economic viability of those mineral resources if they really shape that cake they well, how they trickle down to the lowest and how they benefit the last man at the last village. That's not the thing we make with there every Monday with Mr. Boy Jalo Jamboria from Norway for can help we understand that. And the chief minister don't call the global tech company say then therefore need for do justice because fine for African countries and they pull content, then they know they create for make them monetize them. And it painful not so opposite they call for justice. Don't the person where they call for justice, even your own country self, for let justice prevail in another issue. That's not the challenge, not so. All right. Now then here we'll look into, and again, we'll go feature a clip of one sister where they raise money for app Nasalo. Like I always say, you still get people that will still like the country with all the trouble the way they happen. There are people that will still the heart still the salon. Anyway, we'll get a short interview there where they invite me in one program where I go attend. and una can know the work with that woman they don't do for picking in a salon way is still lip and try to continue. All this and more. If you just join me for the first time, we want for use this opportunity for welcome you at Talking Point with a different sign up with a TPP Leon on YouTube, perhaps. Also, you see yourself for the first time. How for join we is super easy. When you click the subscribe button, left the rest of us. Each time we can live, we go send you an alert. If you're not possible like Facebook, you know, one commodity for nobody, okay, it's fine. One, you can subscribe also, but again, go back now Facebook because with the stream day. Just like and follow us there, and that's it. What about Instagram? Yes, we don't begin stream there. Just check they out again. No need for worry. See those there with the candy. And of course, as time they progress, we're going to add destinations. My name now Mr. Komon-Tok, and today now the 23rd of September 2024. We can't just stuff we can for the issues here. Better one.
Just one platform for news every day in our countries alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
All right. Yes, we welcome the big man at the building. You get the mic, sir.
Yes,
Welcome
sir. Thank you very much. And fumble them on a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever on a day. We don't come back today. We not go tired. We don't work and forgive na the knowledge you need. One thing you need for know, they always emphasize them. All the political rigmarole where they go on in Sierra Leone is geared towards keeping you people in the dark. Then they put all the things then for Mekuna, they talk the hype, then busy, they sell the country cheap. Not to today that process start and it not go end now. The only thing we get from Mekleuna no say, this is what Sierra Leone is what. And Leona self begin ask questions because it's about asking questions.
Yeah.
So I go hand over to you for now, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. So Fumble, I think if fine, let we take a step by step first. Let me go on the first one for the chief minister, then saga with the mami na power na Facebook, Sylvia Blyden. I'm sure probably today you watch a program. When I share a you watch and we know say we watch. We know they talk bad about you, mama. No, we just they say you are a very interesting character anyway. Sometimes you controversial also, and sometimes you know it can be a pain, you know, in the eyes and the ears of a lot of people and things that we don't expect you for they do. Like for example, we get some audios and we will not get man play we be the cost, you know, some heavy cost there we with some of we feel disappointed because you don't be a minister, a full cabinet minister, and you be a mother. That was really low at that time. I'm sure say from that time, I know any other thing like that again. I think I'm sure say you don't learn from that. And we get respect for all women, but sometimes we just get for say this gently for let people and pay. I mean, you know, at certain height we don't reach in our society, therefore be that role model the way they respect and then they copy from. All right, so today we just the can put what you talk, and we they talk to them directly because we know that in the observer program say, you know, say let me get some bakuna filter.
Now that way they have for not to secret society.
Yeah.
Not to secret society. We they talk, let them listen so that change go be. We are assisting them, let them know that.
We case no bakuna filter. Somebody they tell me at one time we say you and they laugh. So if I'm just a gentle reminder, please.
That way you want to talk, me not care about them. Me are like the one who shall be me enemy, I not care. Jesus na the whole world na be enemy. Prophet
Yeah.
Muhammad, the only one that be enemy, but today they pay for making and get them favor. Not so.
Yeah,
So when you
absolutely.
stand for something, stand for it.
It's time for it. Absolutely. So, family, just a gentle reminder as always. Una no say without una, you know that. Yeah? So please consider for share. It means a lot. We see the program yesterday. Before the sharing, the comment, it was just awesome. And imagine when I would say no more, though they go in the scatter, don't reach the four corners there. Who die for reach, don't reach there. We know behind the scene, then we know the culture we can inside. So this na credit owner and this na thank you we say to owner again. All right, now we just go back to the chief minister. Now listen, Udeka.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my family. This is now Chief Minister Dr. David Moyena Senge. This is now audio number 29. Today, September 20th, 2024. I want to talk about the new IMF, which they call Extended Credit Facility, with the government of Salon don't sign. Now, Washington, D.C. today, the president of Sierra Leone, President Julius Maada and the president of IMF then meet and then talk about the new ECF. This new ECF, what they call Extended Credit Facility, now $253 million, where they extend to Salon over 3 years, 38 months. And the goal for this, now that they address what they call debt vulnerabilities, they talk about how for reduce inflation, we can talk about how for improve we reserve, but most importantly, how it will help government for doing what they call inclusive social spending. That means say like for pay light bills, so for give money to the disabled them, for pay education fees, social spending, send them where they go before. And people then maybe they go and ask if this is a bad thing or a good thing. The most important thing, country than like Ghana, they able done the IMF program. Not so poor country or country would it be in they do IMF. You get Boku country like Europe, Latin America, Asia, where they do IMF. Boku country then we develop, we still get different IMF. Rwanda then all the IMF. So the fact say where we come, with President Buchanan inside 2018, Salome don't come out of the program. The kind way with the program with APC, Salome don't come out. President Buchanan, Nayana, Washington, he engaged them. He assured them, say, through sound economic management policies, I've been talking about macroeconomy, Naya, it go able for turn things around and they do one. Now, this is another program. The last program done, inside 2023 with the election. And today we hear from the president of IMF, they talk about what we do for the national cohesion, tripartite recovery. But most importantly, it talk about how we don't able for stabilize the economy by reducing inflation. Inflation don't come up from 55% inside October 2023 to now 25%. This kind of rate here, they know they see on the other side. Inflation don't continue for go down. We means the interest rates then go down. We means the money go day for investment. But in not tap day, Salon, we don't stabilize the dollar, the foreign exchange. We means the price then stabilize and now they bring more investment inside the country. We add then to the way we don't establish the mineral wealth fund, to the way we don't do and they promote gender and child friendly and inclusive policies and social welfare spending. Then the nine they show say the country get people there at heart. I mean then nine they show say the government, the president, when they say Combra government, the government is spending money to the people them we need that. And also, yes, we get high debt to GDP ratio, but this standard all across the country, plenty countries, the America, they all get very high debt burden. And they continue for manage this and for reduce we don't stabilize very high, but we continue for work for make sure say through sound economic management policy then we they reduce that day. I want me all Salon people they know say for make me we be eligible for this. We not mean saying a bad thing. It means say actually the economy they go fine. You know they done IMF program if your economy they go fine. You know they done IMF program if you not believe in sound economic policies. You know they done IMF program if America and the IMF and the World Bank they not believe in our leadership. So this is not a testament of the leadership of President Biodegi. This is not a testament of the policy that we President Bio in governments they produce. This is not a testament of the resilience of the people that they get. And for giving them more hope, we actually eligible and we they deep into negotiation through next year for what they call the climate resilience as well. Today, the president of IMF say the world is resilient and Sierra Leone is very, very resilient. That means in spite of the external shocks, in spite of the burden, then in spite of the insecurity, we will rebound and we able to keep the economy stable. And if we continue to do this as Sierra Leoneans, as entities, pauper, we will deliver for we picking them tomorrow. Thank you.
All right. So when I don't get from the chief minister, well, I think this one will go well with Mami Sylvia Blyden. We of course we'll go just drop her instead of respond. Let me just take Sylvia your side of the story.
Hello, Sierra Leoneans. This is Dr. Sylvia Blyden. Today, September 21, 2024. They do this audio summary of a text where I put out for react to Chief Minister Dr. David Moinina Senge in audio number 29. Well, everybody knows say, Nami inspire Chief Minister for they do audios and give them number like how I don't use for Duam. So sometime very soon, myself get for begin do audio number reply to the chief minister. But not so that I do today. Today I just want to do the short pointer, 10 points inside me write up. The first thing I want to say, unfortunate that one old chief minister not know say IMF not get nothing where they call president of IMF. Dear Chief Minister Dr. David Moinina Senge, you know my brother, in fact you know my body. Dear my brother and my body, not make that blunder day again. And for sure you say the ignorance, not deliberate ignorance, not ignorance way not to for say you sabi but you mistake. Inside the audio, you talk on 3 times. 3 times you the talk about president of IMF. IMF not get president, yeah? Now World Bank get president. Do ya? You and Professor Pike Mwana where they share the audio for you. Una also sit on pim President Julius Maada empower una. But una not look they do una work properly. So una not do that when they call oversight before una put out materials. Now for that make you go talk about president of IMF. President of IMF not there. Secondly, the person where the president meet now the managing director of IMF. From when them from IMF, when me mama not born itself when them from IMF. Now managing director then they get president. So President Julius Maada now the managing director of IMF. Now I meet one lady, Kristalina. But for show you back again the tardiness and very unfortunate way they happen at State House with President Maada in team. The audio they say Washington DC, but the write-up we share with the audio in they say the meeting take place in New York. But I share one video with this update where they show you say the meeting take place in Washington DC. Now some people will say, well, na small mistake, New York, Washington DC, once all na America. No, not a small mistake. Location issues are very important. And from the highest office in the land for the making kind of mistake here, it's not good. Then my brother say how IMF they support social spending for pay electricity bill. That's idea I for listening to them. Dr. David Moinina Senge, now you they talk so. All right. You go better, you go look fine only land better about IMF loans and IMF conditionalities, Dr. David Moinina Senge. Now, Dr. Moinina Senge, address the serious alarms them with IMF raised yesterday. IMF talk say with electricity exam, they run at serious losses. And this now despite the fact say Alhaji Kanjasi say we don't make it all resign because they say he incompetent. But almost months now from where Alhaji Kanjasi say resign, we still not see head or tail. And now IMF don't can tell we say EDSA they run at a loss. Problem there. Especially when our president, now I'm the Minister of Energy. Although I see this BNTM, it don't make Alhaji Kande Yunkela be something like the impossible they in charge. I hope say Kande Yunkela go able for work himself properly around the sensitive side where they don't go put and so. Because IMF say as of now, na incompetence dey na the energy electricity sector. Then there my brother them, PK Mwana and David Moinina Senge. Now the 7 years this way, APC no dey na power. They are on a blow by APC now. 7 years now for me Anes by Kuma no be president. Una and Anes by Kuma, una dey work, una get good relationship. Even the meeting itself yesterday where the president go na IMF, he go with Anes by Kuma in brother in wife, Sylvanos Kuma in wife. Now they all day as top government officials, we go meet the IMF. So for make una the maker now like like una the full win at the APC law look like some like people they win now or the own they win not they understand make like una the attack Anes by Kuma. Well, una get good relationship with Anes Kuma to the extent una don't allow am for escape run away go Nigeria, which is fine now na party. But there, una left for the maker now APC. Now the 7 years this una don dey in charge of this country. Una blow by APC now. Then Dr. Senge talk about inflation. Good. But the side where Dr. Senge left out, now the fact that inflation of 55% where he talked about last year, October 2023, now under him as chief minister, now that thing they happen. When he take over from JJ Safar, we normally get inflation of 55%. Now, when in take over, now the inflation escalates to that kind of ridiculous level they will not want to see in this country. So if now they say the inflation don't they drop from 55% last year October, now we don't drop can down. Well and good. Now you bring can up, you the chief minister, now under you it go up. So if now under you again, you don't begin make it can down. And I must say, up to now, it still not can down reach the level usai una maintaker when una take over from APC. The next point where the IMF raised two critical issues. One, treasury bills. The IMF said the treasury bills, the interest rate too high. And you really need to know the connection between high treasury bills interest rate and inflation rates. So, but the chief minister, he balanced that talk the way IMF raised alarm pan. Same way, so again, he balanced another critical thing where IMF say. He say with international reserves, it's not enough for up to 2 months, 60 days of import of commodities. Hey? That means to say any shake can create an impending shortage of essential items. But the chief minister not talk nothing about that. Then finally, my people them, the chief minister talks on to a funny bad. They don't so use for play mind games with people then at this country, especially with APC people them. And this talk of tripartite. So it also sweet the chief minister, me own brother, me own body, Dr. David Moinina Singer. It don't sweet him for the talk about tripartite. That he go pull this audio, he say the economy need tripartite recovery. I don't know that they talk for if not for Dr. Samura Kamara and people them. Because the way you talk about tripartite, I get like go the massage them. So I don't understand what you mean, but yeah, when I left for mockery with tripartite, yeah, tripartite me back teeth, tripartite noshine. Anyway, maybe.
Anyway, good. Now we hand over the mic to you. The umpire, you will educate sometimes, both of them and both of us and everybody now. So the mic is over to you.
Sierra Leone is in a very sad state. Very sad in the sense that things that were not relevant, now they take make relevance. And it's like the blind leading the blind. Sylvia, I get one respect for him. Even the devil gets in good side. She is not afraid to say things way very important to the country in welfare. But most times people are not they pay attention to what in Sylvia they talk. Then they look at them from the emotional point of view. And the biggest crisis we're gonna say earlier now is that all the people that were there in front of the society, they are more emotional than rational. They're not they think, then they talk, then they react. Now reactive things. I go even call them say now people already suffer from egoistic ignorance. Because in this modern day and time, you have all the access to acquire information.
Yeah.
Even from your mobile phone.
Yeah.
You can search for something before you say them for verify. If you the kind of public as a public official, you know they do that. It is show you how closeted your mentality is. And that's not good for governance, because governance is a teamwork thing. It's not about the individual. But Sierra Leoneans don't allow that to the level that they destroy with society now. And Eskoroma, Madabi, these guys are just part of a team. They should not be given all the credits we are giving them. We should not be making all the noise we are making about them, so much so that we left the relevant things them. Going to IMF on that condition, we then go this so. You know what thing they don't do for we? Then put we on life support. And you know what thing that mean to the country? We they talk about inability to get power, adequate power supply.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. IMF will find it very difficult to provide the funds that will allow us to have enough power supply in Sierra Leone. You know why? It is cost intensive, and also the management capacity for make them go get returns on that money. They not get assurance they will get them, because what in then they see just a bundle of dummies. They go around wearing suits. They pretend say they are leaders of the country. If you see Sierra Leone rich, you say rich, so the international community knows say we leaders, they're all across the board in every political party. They claim to have titles, but they are very ignorant of the facts of governance. It is show every day in the words, in the actions. What in Senge talks so now, 90% lies. 90%. Even for say IMF, they all over the world, in Europe. Let's show which country in Europe.
Yeah.
Yes. In 2000 and between 2008, 2014, when there was this global crisis, Finland then go bankrupt. IMF came. Within 24 to 36 months, they got out of IMF. We have been there since Jesus was a boy. Now
So it's no continent done with IMF. No continent done with IMF.
Lie, a big lie. A big lie. Botswana in Africa does not have anything to do with IMF. As a matter of fact, Botswana, they loan money to international businesses from the diamonds, because then they get 50% share of the profits. You get countries then in Africa where maybe if they get dealings with IMF, not just rudimentary something. We, since Jesus was a boy, from whom he gets sense, I don't told Paso every day we deal with IMF. And we get so much now, country will not need IMF. Now, because of the quality of leaders they will get, people that were not noting the need for no, people that were not munku, because the munku now in the show so you get meeting in Washington, they go right about New York. That they tell you not even know Saturday.
Yeah, you're right. If yes, I'm glad you waiting, Sylvia. See, if now one say you do, all man go, we all can make mistake, None normal. But for let you repeat 110, 210, 310, it shows you disconnected with what the topic, the subject
Exactly.
really.
You don't even know what is happening around you.
You don't even know. Washington, New York, presidents, no president, all over the world. Now you just don't do fact checks too. Botswana, you just don't do one check fast check. But the thing is, the biggest problem we get, where they know, where I think they just take the people of Sierra Leone for granted that they can
And they
talk
take
anything.
people for granted because
Yeah,
they
they
are
can talk anything and they can go scot free.
They will say the people then are sudden day. And I go tell you one thing. The people have accepted them for what they are, but they are not making effort for make them know say we not turn lekuna. How then they get for succeed, for get people them under control? Now this various abuse and misuse of social media. Every politician in every party get your own blogger on social media.
Gets your own blogger where they pay money, yeah.
So when they kind of talk, you will know, say, hey, but these guys, what are they saying? I will tell you something. Now then they go and lie, say that they can't build Lunge Bridge. And then they go and lie, say, then they can't take this major project for do agriculture. This IMF thing where they don't go engage to, what thing that don't do? They don't put a line on the ability for the government of Sierra Leone for signed sovereign guarantees. You remember that issue for IPAM?
Yeah, that 4.5 million where Professor Francis, when I be the former minister of, the first, the chief minister.
I want you the correlation now. I know they say the Nigerians are not guilty, but they said the only problem they get now for the government for signing a sovereign guarantee, not so?
Yes, that's now one of them.
And when you they under IMF, then they give them kind of support here. You cannot undertake a sovereign guarantee. It's disallowed.
Oh, really?
As a matter of fact, yes, it's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. Go and check and prove me wrong. As a matter of fact, that was the issue between the UNESCO regime and the IMF for that Mamamai airport. IMF pinned them foot down, say, you have so much debt with us, we are like doing bloodline support for you after the Ebola. You cannot engage in such a project because you have to sign a sovereign guarantee with the investor. The investor, therefore, securing money. Yeah. Nobody know they can put 400-500 million and not get guarantee, say, if that money lost, you not get order for all. When the government sign a sovereign guarantee, don't mean say, if matter be day or not day, if things go bad, the government of Sierra Leone has the responsibility to honor that repayment. So with watching they don't go past, so then they make all the noise and lie on people them. We cannot undertake projects that will change Sierra Leone. I want people to go and prove me wrong.
And you feel say back go undermine the ability of the government for deliver basic goods and services because perhaps they might use austerity, but I'm not go talk and say austerity for just save money for food.
It is austerity. That support over 3 years is like we give you money to keep you going.
Life support. You mentioned the word. You mentioned the word. You mentioned the word. You say life support. I think that they would right. You say life support.
Now we this so now. Now they we this
life
so.
support.
Now we imagine say. Now we imagine say. Right now we get an issue of water crisis. We want to correct that. I'll tell you, no investor will be able to put money there. Because any correction of the water crisis in Sierra Leone will need an investment of over $200 million. And anybody who they go give $200 million as a government, he wants sovereign guarantee. These are the facts where then guys here now they make people then know. And we get people then at Sierra Leone where maybe their attention so confused because then they're on the survival mode, they know they raise issues like they were.
All right. So, family, you the listen. We waiting, Mr. Jallo Jamboya the talk. The sovereign guarantee simply means that the people who they lent with the money, then the Fred say, if we allow other people and for giving money for trust, we perhaps we're not going to pay them. And
we not get the ability. Not to say that they're afraid, and not say we not get the ability, Mister.
If no, yeah, now part of the fear, now part of fear, because that's make them give that restrictions. It's part of the fear.
Now they can simple. Somebody they can usually give chop money. If we say that person go guarantee for go take loan a bank, because any guarantee now, where the government of Sierra Leone they give, by implication, because the government of Sierra Leone is in a financial agreement with the IMF and the World Bank, those institutions will be implicated. That if there is any default, they would have to come in to assist. I will give you one thing where most people don't know. During Ebola, African minerals went into administration. Not so?
Yeah.
You know why African minerals went into administration? They had to pay service a debt of about $800 and some million they took from the Chinese. The Ebola period then stopped production. They could not service the debt. Then somebody wanted the government of Sierra Leone to sign a guarantee that they will repay the money. The IMF and World Bank came in and said, no, you cannot. You don't have that capacity. You see how bad we situation be, where people are not they know? It's time we begin to make Sierra Leoneans understand these things. Not all this hype.
Let me just we want to connect to dots now. I'm glad the word way Jallo Jamboria puts, it said we on life support. As always, this platform we based on evidence. They can show you what it mean about life support, and because we trust when I say when an intelligent being, when I understand, when I can see the reality. This not to tell me for beginning what did they say? They celebrate na social media for $253 million. One okay to or potentially from sources who we
and you know they come in bulk over 3 years.
Now, let's share what's in this mean. I still buy that word life support. Now, these are the documents this way IMF. These are from IMF, their website. This now IMF now them pull these reports. But the very day them pull, unfortunately, somebody sent them for me immediately for with checker. Now, we're not going to read it all because you don't hear the chief minister don't talk. Sylvia Blyden don't correct some of the mistake, and you don't hear back. Boy Jallo Jamboria don't explain to you say this now life support. Now, I will show what he mean by the life support and the area where that's a gray area where you for pay attention. By now, some of them here, not to say that government na exposure, this are yake. It's about them say yake, God come up behind there. They not agree tell me this, oh. They not agree, but God come up behind there no more. You know, God na carry him. You know, they're able to hurt the people. Then tell you say, then say the voice of the people is the voice of God. When you hurt the majority, now that you don't hurt God. And trust me, when you hurt God, a discretionary to life. If you want to forgive you, if you want to punish you. But pray for let you not even hurt God. Leadership, not responsibility. Leadership, in most cases, of course, the underway study leadership causes, then can tell me, say, you get situational leadership, you get born leader, you get different one there. But we want for belief, say, now something we ordain, something we godly, that God they choose, that God they mark, not to the how the tifo. Let people not get this corrupt, like what Alpha Card they do so. Alpha Card deliberately, they quote wrongly from the Quran, they quote wrongly from the Bible, they say, Mother Biona, God put on there, where we all know. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know we see naked one out and thief the election, but it's still a quote. It's really disgraceful. Anyway, now we go on the point where this what did it say for talk. Now we take this Washington. Let me just first see that Washington instead of then saying that New York. If you listen there, now the other than Washington, you know. Anyway, Sylvia, today we give kudos, just like what you talk no more. In Efia, Sylvia and quality. I like about it controversial anyway.
On training, but they talk things that when people are not they pay attention to. Some of who they pay attention.
It can provoke certain discussion. And Sylvia, today we don't got no problem with you because you have for at least raise this. Some of we said not even pick up this one. Anyway, kudos to you. Not all we will pick up. That make we need more voices around. Family, let me just take that side. We take now this paragraph. I don't know if you had see me because so unfortunately we not get the marker for marker on I see, but I hope say we will see. Let me take from the exclamation mark or the brackets, the inverted just I don't know if I'm able
you're not able to expand and small.
Yeah, now that's how I do, but no, you know, they're on PDF. Now that if you be on PDF for able. All right, now just manage and people are perhaps
at the top of the page on the right side, you foresee a 3 mark there now Google Chrome you they use.
No, the reason why it's because if it be PDF, it's very, very easy for do.
Yeah,
I know with this program.
Expand them a bit by just going to that place.
No, you can't expand it the way you can. Well, I just read a quick one because I just want sign on and take. It's a new economic team took over last year and are since taken
bold.
No, not to that side. I want to take. Okay, now the second paragraph, ambulance. Now this okay. The reform momentum has borne fruit. Inflation declined to 25% in August 2024, down from a peak of 55% in October 2023, and a sharp exchange rate depreciation experienced in 2022 and early 2023 was arrested. However, the T-bill rate remains stubbornly Treasury bill. This is what we will talk about. The Treasury bill rate remains stubbornly high at over 40%. International reserve have fallen. Let's just repeat again. International reserves have fallen to less than 2 months of imports. An electricity distribution company, ETSA, continues to make losses, resulting in significant fiscal pressures. Fambu, now that side, I want to let you, if you want to take picture or whatever, take that side. This is very important. But all waiting around to this are the most important. Okay, I think I will highlight that. Okay, very good. All right. Fambu, let we take that line the back. Let we take that line to let you understand. This is very serious and sensitive that I make our do and back. Reform momentum. The reform momentum has borne fruit. Inflation declined to 25% in August 2024 from a peak of 55% in October 2023 and a sharp exchange rate depreciation experienced in 2022 and early 2023 was arrested. However, the T-bill rate remains stubbornly high at over 40%. International reserves have fallen to less than 2 months of import. An electricity distribution company, ETSA, continues to make losses, resulting in a significant fiscal pressure. Now, waiting, Mr. Jallo be the talk. It tell you say we do on life support, and anybody will understand how government, you don't need to be highly sophisticated minister. This is not just common. Light without electricity, no economy, no function. We all know that.
All 2 things.
So
electricity, transport.
Thank you.
Electricity, transport.
Forget about the just put this example now. If you don't get lights, how do you feel? Simple example. If you don't get light or light is short circuit now, how you feel? It disturb you. Now in the so the IMF don't pull out something very scary for each and every salon man. Then say one, we We reserve done in a less than 2 months, meaning anything will happen in the country, either until we die with starvation or we die with hunger. People then see people and the government and they tell you this. I got come up there. And the electricity, I don't know why else they loss, they go into losses where people and they pay and now you charge and people and they complain, say even though they buy the units, not all the units they get, according to so many complaints. Say, if someone they buy 55 units, now 30 they get. And there's nothing they can do about it. The Consumer Protection Agency then creates that just on paper and not they actually do. Because then country there where you buy electricity, then cheat you, also they go they complain. And then they take action. Anyway, over to you. I just like that part.
I want to come with something very important where we not pay attention to.
Go ahead, you get the mic.
These treasury bills. We may want to ask why IMF concerned about treasury bills where the government of Sierra Leone they deal in. Economies then can able pick up when a government get trust. And when people entrust the government, now things like treasury bills and other financial documents them, now and then they buy more. That is a way where they lend money to the government. It happens in every country. The government of America, they sell treasury bills to people in America, then they get money from that for run the government. Sierra Leone, as it is, that rate there of 40%, not to we advantage. Because if you give that 40% day and they're not prescribed now the period within which the person they receive that 40%, because treasury bills, it is a periodic document. You can lend money, say, okay, after 1 month, you now give me back. After 6 months, after 1 year, or let the money they you not going to pay me dividends. The things that will, as I said previously, the things that will for focus on, for make we country recover, now they will pay least attention to. Because we not get the people them in government, we get the know-how. This politicization of we public service. Now in the beat we so now. All these people claiming to be this or that, they don't know about these things. Sierra Leone can recover from several ways, one of which is this treasury bills. If you see the IMF talk button, they know the relevance and role of treasury bills in economic management of society. So people and therefore begin asking necessary questions. We have to stop listening to these guys coming to tell us what they think is right. Let us ask them, how right is what you are saying? How right? Added to treasury bills, with all the mineral resources we'll get in our country, we're not able to establish a stock exchange in our country today. The diamonds of Sierra Leone, the iron ore of Sierra Leone, etc., they are all being sold in foreign stock markets. Why? Maybe that is too high for us to understand, because we know people them who we don't agree say learning is not better than silver and gold. So we not sabi nothing. And that silver and gold way they look for, if you don't know say this na silver, you go hold an iron, you call them ordinary brass. That gold, I mean, way they look for. If you don't know say na gold, you also, you go like call them brass. Where you hold silver, you go call them out and they call this thing for stem. Then get that aluminium, where fiber like silver. We have to get serious in Sierra Leone. Sylvia came with very, very important questions. I tell you, say, Sylvia can talk things that way people are not they pay attention to. She raised very important questions. And not so with duty for answer them. Now in party them they do, and so let them answer them. Now they all they inside the command. So let them answer them. You don't raise the question. Some of we know why he raised them questions.
You know, you mentioned something in the stock exchange, and I'm glad the way you just paused there, because certain issue now, even if it's a type for explainer, you know, you can do your bits, but how people are going to grasp and understand.
Well, now Osusu, let's call her Osusu, national Osusu.
We really get the security. Actually, we get the security, like we mentioned no more. We mineral resources don't give it for able get we strong exchange, stock exchange. We able get her.
You know why I raised that issue? If we get a contract law with foreign companies say, well, now they can mine, or now forget percentage to Sierra Leoneans for buy shares, then launch a stock exchange in Sierra Leone, we all now go buy shares.
Yeah.
And that money, they go back to Sierra Leone. There are several ways we can get Sierra Leone up and running. But when you get people them in front of the country, we're full of themselves, and they're not noting the need for no, this is what we have.
You know, I see a video where one guy be the talk, and it just funny and it makes sense. Where they say, I think, I don't know if it's a motivational speaker, it is say, I started with nothing. How can I lose? I started with nothing. Now, whatever they say so, with all due respect to Will the Osul, and they always make me this reference, there's nothing personal with Mother Bio. Now God, now they grace, now they raise each person from grace to grace, from grace to grace. You get a party. All of we now at any time, you effort sometimes, you know, even enough. God in grace can come, pantapa. So it can the country work one. So anything we can pantap, you know, loss. Now you know loss. You know loss. So that I make sometimes it dangerous for let we make ad of Monday as leaders. Not to say no, I'm not a generalize, but it's dangerous. No, it is a fact. Because if somebody will ever own 200 million for instance, when you get that Monday, most probably sometimes incapacity, in mental capacity, in faculty, go only able to handle 50 million. Unless perhaps you don't point and take down 50 million, we're able to manage. Because the brain, you're not sophisticated for money 200 million. You can't give that person 200 million manager. And if somebody broke the first for take on 1 million, where this is not big money for that. That I make it find out most of them say, wait, at the time for support is this stock exchange where they talk like they say we able to do it. But because the one day where they go team up before for go sign them dealer, then broke. They're not there. So if a company
they are both physically and mentally broke.
if your company talk about if you look like when they circulate with 253 million, we come with Reggie Cole, then this year, yeah, we write an article. It say, let's just see what he writes, an article, where it say, it's shameful for let government, it just come over me, but you'll find for be precise, okay, I think, like I'm to a very important. It said my business was 120 million pound, 120 million, only 30 staff and 2 directors. A whole country is disgracing itself and its people for 253 million. Read that line again slowly. You will stop playing tribal politics and party cookouts if you wish to stop sufferness nasalo. And imagine one person able to generate a win at the whole country. So, like again, these guys, some of these guys, with all due respect to the jobs that they do now, kudos to Will the also in any way, was he able to put food on table legally. Now then small side and be the work, then tech school, getting basic. These are so for the first time, then go get in position for go lead, for go negotiate. A company cancel and say they give a country 50 million, 100 million. It don't charge. In brain, they spark. The brain, the neurons and they spark. Then they spark because you don't take us in a big money. Not knowing say that person could make billions out of Nandi. But because they have nothing to lose because they
They
came with
don't have
nothing.
the knowledge. They don't have the knowledge.
That's it.
And you know the
So
other thing, Mohammed, you don't. Sorry, Mr. Komon-Tok.
I
You
go
don't
say
come.
you find the cam. No, more. I go post you find a
Don't
new
come.
no way.
You don't come with a very salient point. We pattern of government not to with disadvantage. We dey personalize government to the extent that we know they allow the institution and the system for work. Being a minister in a ministry does not make you the most clever man and the most decision making. Every ministry get technical department, then get administrative, then get financial departments. These guys don't allow the people working under them to do their jobs. When you go for something, they will tell you, say, pa, no, who is pa?
Yeah.
Now, this is not a problem. You take everything, put on a year, then you not get the knowledge for doam, you not get the efficiency for doam. So all man, they lay back, they watch you. Everything you do is a disaster. This is what we have in Sierra Leone. One man, they fly 50 times for month for go find investors. I don't know that tell and say investors, they go there because they see them. We have to have certain things on the ground before investors can go there. And that's what they are not doing. Stability, trust, economic management capacity. And then three things say they attract investors.
Okay. Now, I think we will share these 2 minutes with the chief minister call on. They really call on international tech companies. Let me just take this one, quick one. Will they come?
Creative. I believe in creatives. Africa has a lot of young creatives. Why should the big tech companies, for which African young people, YouTube, we contribute, we create content, but then your country is not eligible to make money from it? Why? Somebody, the head of Google, the head of YouTube, should just say, everybody, you can make money because we can create content. TikTok, Africans are consuming content. Why should really, it's a decision. The technology is there. There's no reason why we should be saying, oh, only a few countries are eligible. If you go to Africa, many of the African countries are not eligible for monetization of these global digital solutions for which we contribute. That's unjust, actually. So if we speak about the global digital compact, there's the responsibility of private sector, there's the responsibility of these states to say, close your eyes, every country in Africa should be eligible to monetize. What will happen? What will go wrong? Nothing. It's just, we spoke about colonialism. We cannot allow those colonial mindsets and frameworks of exclusion to continue as we shape the future. AI, you heard the Secretary General speak a lot about AI. AI is going to be driven by content that's produced. So if you believe that AI will shape the future and it's about content that goes on there, why would you want to limit entire countries from actively contributing? Because we know that a global economy requires that you work on something for which you're benefiting. It's okay for us to have a new mindset that says digital public goods, content and technology, as we roll it out, it's not going to be the same way in Europe or in America, but systems work on our continent. We have young people who are creating, we have laws and regulations. Those laws here will not work for the future, actually, in terms of digital integration. And so we have to work with the continents to make sure when it comes to mobile money, when it comes to hybrid technologies, we are developing.
All right. So I hand over the mic to you. Are we Are we blackmailing the West when it comes to?
Far from it. They are
Because
laughing in their hearts.
yeah,
The
we are
white
taking
man didn't
advantage of these people in everything. Either we tell them about colonialism. Why can't we make our own technology? Why can't we make our own and then
they come,
that
they
go?
come. Hold your peace, sir. You see, there is something that most of us have not understood about the white race. When they talk you to I don't know the right thing, then they sit down and look, you say, all right, talk no more, we know better. If you don't deal with man, you don't work with man, you go understand what they talk. With man, I like you curse him, mommy, you know they react because he know better. This guy, they cease for amaze me. He has been going all over the place claiming to be a tech man. I think he should understand there are certain rules when they allow monetization in some parts. Even in Norway here, if you have to engage on social media content, then get requirements where you for fulfill. One of which is you for produce a tax receipt, say you they pay tax in country. I am sure, Mr. Komon-Tok, when you set up this platform, you had to go through that procedure.
Yeah, yeah,
You went through it, not so.
yeah.
Do we have systems in Sierra Leone to go through that procedure? It's a yes or no. Almost people in Sierra Leone able to provide accurate tax residency certificate. Almost people. These guys, they talk as if they own the world. They don't know. The West, they look them and they laugh at them. The only reason you make them, they encourage them, now because they don't want to let rogue people and can't take over the country. That's why you see IMF, America, this and that, still they encourage them and they talk to them. Because Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia, very much strategic geographically. If they allow regimes them we're not friendly with the West for take over them country, then it go be to the disadvantage of the West. So now I make them they blindfold we, then they put we on life support. Them money always then they give you on life support. You go give somebody 100, 200 million over 3 years for a whole country. What in that mean? When maybe the electricity problem will get in Sierra Leone, for solve them alone, we may need $500 million. We will not able to get. IMF no go give them because they know they will not get the capacity for payback. Now they can't talk about colonialism. You left for correct your system. We're wrong. The internal financial management system of Sierra Leone, the accountability system in Sierra Leone is so faulty. I believe, say, up till now, people then they get problems from using their MasterCards and other things when they are in Sierra Leone. These guys have to learn. They're too full of themselves. Now, not them problem. They think they know when they don't know. And he says he's a tech man. He should know that. He should not say online for make you get certain things done, for certain things and then need certain verification. If you don't provide that verification, then you cannot enjoy the facility. Not only social media, other things than they. Where you go one for you engage the service. If you not get certain verification, like Facebook, then they verify you na Meta when you produce your business license. Not so true or false?
Yeah. There are a whole lot of process we get for go through.
There are a lot of process we get for go through.
Yeah.
And people in Africa, and especially Sierra Leone, could not provide those verifications. That's the problem.
And on top of that, if I may add, on top of that, these people are business and they do.
Yes.
Now, when you watch the kind of content they create, Naya, and the views them, if we viewers mainly now European viewers we get, we they make money. But first, the advertisers what they can advertise, then they select location, geographical
Exactly.
location. Who said they want me to show the adverts? Salon is not is out of it.
Almost people able buy goods and service in Sierra Leone.
So that I make if I say content.
People, almost people get the ability for buy a pen every week.
Now, if you check, we views it, they get minimum 6,000 views. If those 6,000 minimum more, this is a minimum. If not international, let's say in a European country, let's say from viewers they get to, now huge amount of money they make because of the quality of the people that would watch you.
Even this new platform, this new platform, they suffer because of that, because your target is Sierra Leone.
It's Sierra Leone. So
non-Sierra Leonean audience, you will forget access to more adverts. You'd have been streaming in cash.
Exactly. That's the point.
These guys, I was expecting David Moina Senge to know this. He says he's a tech man.
Anyway, sometimes if I follow, they make this. They make what they say, what they do. So now sacrifice for Mama Salon.
They teach them consultancy.
Channel they were not rich like we, but because of the content now more or less international, some of they work safe. But like we, I need for go work right now. Tomorrow I get for grab for go work because if I not go work, I know they would pay me bills now. But right, if you can't watch,
I have been spending money over the last 2 years building.
When if they watch the views, they look at us and say, "Wow, these guys are making money." So some man don't understand it. They make money. I can just laugh. I say, "But easy. If these guys are make money, you say go opinion, make money, go make can't join me."
Because you get to pay per month for make you keep the platform running. Before you begin get them back now, look at under 2 years I've been running the platform.
But anyway, again, like I say, we not get no problem with that. We do and genuinely for the country. We believe we believe just like we F. Kennedy said. Sometimes we only for ask what we country don't do for you, how we go, what they do for a country. And me, I believe Salon people, apart from believe Salon people, believe in humanity. And apart from believe humanity in God, they pay any debt, all the debts there. If we Naya we see them purely, the intention, now God is we are to forget about what they talk. Now God is we are to. If we are doing it genuinely for Mama Salon, me, I don't even swear, I don't even believe it happened. God gets the bless we unexpectedly. It can be through the politics, it can be through philanthropies, it can be anywhere no more. But God now they pay all the debt. So we not worry too much on that because we know say we pay the good, it will come Sunday. And what will be our biggest payday when the people are liberated. For we, this is now the most important part. When the people are aware. When the people don't get for take that for granted, when the people when I make now all the talk, some certain things they say we know they talk and I didn't talk. Yesterday, like for example, Paran. I don't mention name, but all the callers I mentioned Paran. Parana, you can imagine Paran. I feel so good that I just step more. I say, wow. So the education, the information is going out. So this is for me not joy. Honestly, it's really a joy. Anyway, we don't beat with time. We will come back, of course, Mr. Boy Jalo Jamboya, they come back on Thursday. But when it comes to the African mineral, of course, we don't do IMF now. Justice don't take place. You don't explain to we. The stock exchange don't coincide. The schedule BR bond where you talk. So we don't get small information. The last clip we'll go put this now is Sierra Leonean, just like what I be telling earlier on. There are people away, per whole way to the happen, they still want to give back to the society. Anyway, we'll have work out some of the projects away they can do in Salon. This do a fundraising dinner and Kim Maskus every day, and Lord just take a look on this.
Kent. I don't live there for well over 20-something years. I'm married with 2 kids.
Okay, so we see you organize this fundraising event. What actually inspire you, or what are the passion behind this?
Well, what happened was when I retired about 10 years ago, and I get 2 grown-up children, they don't live home, and I was bored. And whenever they go to where they see waiting they happen, and they see them picking them, the school was terrible, and I wanted to give back because Sierra Leone are we home. I love the place, and I just think it was something that I can do. So last year, I formed an organization called Nestland Project, and we first dinner and dance, which was very, very successful. So at the moment, we don't do the whole primary school, Songo Primary School, with the help of me, Rotary Club, Chiselers.
Okay.
And then we finished the school, which over £15,000 spent. So now I'm going to start with the secondary school. So I've finished the primary school. They never used to have a toilet, it's a pit. And I mean, I don't know if you noticed some of the pictures that we're showing. We give them flush toilets, we take the roof, not the ceiling, and we give them a new ceiling, paint the blocks, it's really nice now for the children for learn. So now my next stage where I want to go is to do the secondary school in Songo.
Okay.
So,
and you did get any support from maybe other diasporans now, or not just purely on this fundraising you able to get? How? Because I know say for carry out some project and it can be very, very financially challenging.
Mm-hmm. Yes, well, at the moment I'm not getting any support from anybody, but I get 2-3 friends and we can make donation, and mainly for now it's just the dinner and dance, we can do. But I'm setting up my I'm doing a website so that maybe we can have GoFundMe, and then I'm thinking of writing letters to some corporation or so that if they can donate towards this work what they do.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Laird. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
You're welcome.
Activities there. So they try for raise funds for Apple brother and sister in Sierra Leone. And this one is also a Nissan fundraising project. Now the second year this is also the oldest program here. So last year been very successful, and this year we don't see the lights back. So this year also will be very, very successful. So we all don't turn up now also in good force, in full force, for can support the proprietors, the management, the directors, the backbone of this fundraising event also. Now that's make we then also be like it.
All right, thank you very much. That's not the voice of the king. I'm sure say a lot of people learn. Of course, these are household names. Thank you very much. Bye.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Komon-Tok.
Yeah. All right, I'm sure plenty people now know this face when I came to school. It be at the program anyway. All right, so we're not can get much for talk. We can just hope say the things get better. The people that we get them kind at here for go boku and do dent here, but because of the toxic environment, then they can't. Simple as that. All right, so Fambo, they can't give the mic. We're sorry, at least we don't beat 13 minutes on there. Or they take 2 minutes where we can give the mic. Let me say take 2 minutes behind the scene. If you just join me for the program will be listening at Komon-Tok. Today we'll be the look at Sylvia Blyden as he take up on himself for educate the chief minister for a misinformation we give about the IMF, and also look at officially the IMF don't tell we see we broke and it's a real, and we also look at we potential as a country, and the chief minister don't call on global tech company and made them serve justice, made allow we for make we monetize. Well, we will can give you the mic now for later talk. We just they take 2 minutes, low safe shake body, I will just stretch. They come just now.
If you want to subscribe to the TPP Leon YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page displayed, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the O. Click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification. If you want to subscribe to the TPP Lyon YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page display, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the O. Click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification.
Yes. So Fambula, we don't count at the second part of the program. Yeah, we say hello, a whole lot of text messages and come. All right, just like as always, we never can look into the text messages there as well as open the line. All right, the number for call, the number for call now 44793-513-0044. That now the number we get we that now the main number. With previous number we all lost. If you get her, please replace her with this one, as we're not able to call that number there. Right, I'll count on the text messages there. This one came from Bine Suma, where they say Little Gambia is sending troops to stabilize Salone. And this one they get this one they come from more banks. They say we don't have the economic, legal, and institutional requirement to maintain a vibrant stock market. A predictable, transparent, and stable political environment is crucial for investors' confidence. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. So what they do, I would interchange. You would talk small, we take small. Now we go on the text and the phone line. Yes, call outside. They call from.
It's my first time caller from Leicester. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. Welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
I called simply that for the Mustafa the call anyway.
Okay.
I called because I really want to talk about Sylvia, and I was who I only follow for more than 20 years.
Okay.
Let Sylvia know wrong futuna. Sylvia Blyden, they live on blackmail. Now so the blackmail and the skuruma, and the skuruma hiram. I don't know if Nasabi and the skuruma is story with.
Yeah. That way be they put and
yes.
Call and devil by put make cartoon on them.
He sleep with a lot of girls, then they run. That's what blackmail and the scrumata with that. Now he came job. Now he moved to APC. Before 2007, Sylvia was SLPP. In newspaper would write for SLPP. So one scruma win, now he ain't panam. So take game job. You see where they behind the first lady. Now he don't succeed to the first lady. That's so I don't know if we call her Rarigal or Koro. I don't know if you remember that. So the first lady, I don't know side and go eye on her mouth. Now he give in. Sylvia Blyden, they enjoy it. They come out 1 year holiday na abroad, na England, na America. Now so they survive. Because waiting make a call, for make a tell them back city. Anything with Sylvia Blyden talk against the regime, the SLPP, You know what? Let them make them mistake they are. Militant mistake them. Anytime, no matter from this one, anytime when they make very silly mistake, they talk. Because no one for them to make mistake, when they laugh them. But because we as alone, we all just go with the flow all the time. We forget, we don't look at, we don't pay attention to the person in character. So Sylvia Blyden has said, now, we don't join them people like so. You know what? Let them do anything silly. So it make like this so that because right now the first lady and Senge, they not they see one side. So Sylvia Blyden on the first lady side. So now he make his thing out so that the first lady go win, and secondly, make the SLP to correct the mistake or the Senge correct the mistake them. Now the reason this was I call for remind people about Sylvia Blyden. Thank you very much.
Anyway, thank you very much. Now that make we always appreciate calls because what you will not pick up, will pick them up, and this makes sense. Thanks.
And right. Some of us are very economical with some of those facts.
All right. Now we take another call. This one they come up from this one they come up from Uda.
Yeah, Constance Aluna from the US.
All right, Constance Aluna, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I see the last caller. They talk say because Sylvia don't join SLPP, no one's for make them blunder and I make it. No, not so because of that one. If you can't watch, maybe Sylvia need something from chief minister or the attention we need the chief minister, not the girl, more especially when we all know now, where this internet business don't can upgrade, the newspaper, they're not the right again anymore. So you find out the only way for me to survive, then therefore they look at certain people and they attack them. That's the only way that one day when people elect then Sylvia they can survive, Then they come now, they pretend as if it get the interest of the country, whatever trade they do now in the interest of the country. No, there are several cases that me personally are aware of where Sylvia compromise. Not in all cases like where Mr. Jamboya they talk say one thing about Sylvia when anything when a national issue they come out, they come say amen, don't let's stop the Sylvia not the different. Remember there was a time when the this container business about this there was one container we become where they electing at works inside the way they can go down Kintom.
Yeah.
Sylvia he gets every information, details and everything that he go leak come out, he just wait for the reports, then come out with you. Since then, nothing. And we got they come up behind the government. Guess what they do after we they don't take away waiting and get for take away from the container. We all know that the container where they come with them frozen food them they like then chicken and all that stuff then they. We got they come up behind and just that normal container and I need to go put and chicken inside it and all that gizzard, But now we don't they compromise for a very, very long time. It not stand for the people of Sierra Leone. There was a time where it say him be the defend an Escoma to a point that he even help an Escoma in Peking, for escape where this government they do one investigation about one journalist will be die when himself be called it, So the woman now waiting the benefit of the woman they fight so not so for the people of Salo they fight so. Thank you so much. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you very much. All right. Okay, let's take another call. It look like okay. Okay, we missed this one. Now we add this one again. No, we missed this one. All right, so let's take this one. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, this is Abdul call from United States.
Yes, Abdul, you get the mic. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, when you look around some SLPP members, then go tell you say Senge, now one of them brightest brain, na the SLPP.
Yeah.
For somebody with an all at that esteem, they go misrepresent himself so publicly, then you're not even able for correct himself, then he gets for check himself. To me, I just feel say that guy then overrate him. From the beginning, I don't see this. I'm not saying not smart, but the way they hold up, they overrate him. Just like how say, Sylvia is important. employment me no go get the credit we deserve because stand for the people of Sierra Leone, just like how other callers they don't see. If we have been possible be consistent, like how today they consistent about Sierra Leone and the people level, as well this one is thank you.
Right. Thank you very much, Abdul. Thank you for your brilliant suggestion. You know, we get it appetite. Now we get it appetite. The thing that we know the talk and the talker, and that make with programs they can go wide and far, and the education department really makes sense. We opportunity what they look for law we app for law we all get the same page, loading at the same page. Seems as if it's working now. People they forget, you know, I can always say Saloma on full. Saloma has for forget so me certain thing would not happen. I remember I don't know who's that account, but we I don't know that we can interview, but somebody remind me what if you don't talk back. You know, I was surprised. People in the mark every sometimes we all they talk a certain thing would they feel say we don't with her. But people in the way mark they stick. So man get photographic memory. We don't use something they stick and stay. And at any time we can just accommodate, just like what's in the happen. And the points are all any color in the race, so they make sense. Anyway, let's check on this.
If I can come in briefly before the next call.
This one they come from Rashid. Mr. Boy Jalo Jamborawa is do you are waiting now you take on this stabilization first, Daddy Abu. And this one they come from Mohammed Conte is say, Mr. Common, you got the right partner, Mr. Jamboria, in educating the nation about the God-given wealth of the nation. Please, let this be done every now and then, as Rome was not built in a day. And this one they come up from Abdul Suse. It say no electricity. How can people even watch adverts when the data cost for text alone is equivalent to transport fare from Waterloo to Lumley? No, absolutely. So, and only very few people that don't understand say them platform are not too free. They know they do them business here. Now adverts they make their own. So if we not able to get an adverts, they know they give money. You go get you half change you go get them go send for you $50, then go friend so you 200, 300. You can get Nandy. That basically Nandy you get her. But for say you can now you can pay your rent. Now you know for me rent. All right. This one reserve. You see, reserve will fall as the fake brigadier is a squirrel managing piano in a store. Jamila, they say Atlas people. All right, okay. I'm not too Sanusi. They say Sylvia na to mot pen to mot pen new and this one coming from Niale. Yeah, Niale, welcome back. It's been a while. I understand say not be well. I hope say you don't feel better now. They say, oh yeah, so Akisoya na paupa, a paupa, this country don't mix up. Now that make Aki lipstick, soya na the chief minister na your office for program say he did with then Galia. All right, so we left that side there. This one they come from Saliu Jallo. He say in 2006, Sierra Leone qualified for debt relief under the highly indebted poor countries initiative. This led to over 1.6 billion in debt in debt being forgiven by IMF and other international creditors. The relief was meant to free up resources for development and poverty reduction. That's what they call that PPRC paper. But despite this significant support, the country continued to struggle with issues like corruption and low human development. And here we are again with IMF. What a mess! Shame on you, Mr. Bill, and you. We get brilliant brains
This
in
guy, you know what they say. You know what they
yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah. Just tap with.
It just summarize the whole chain of
I think we'll never counter. But we'll go for thank you very much, Sally Jallo. I think we'll go for research. The implication. Salo will not for depend this mess because all we debts and we don't forgive her.
We not think about progressing, Mr.
All right,
Komon-Tok.
no tap for slide with the mic. Go ahead, go ahead. I'll give you the mic. Go ahead.
Clear to the public. I not say Sylvia they talk for Sierra Leone. I say Sylvia they talk things they will not they pay attention. Certain message there, it can come up from the enemy, but it be useful for you. If only you get the patience to understand the message. That's my position. It's not about whether she stands for the country or not. As far as I know, Sierra Leone not ever get that stand for him. And up till now, with the fed for Fenwood, I go stand for Sierra Leone. Otherwise, we're not going to depend this mess all day. With what in some of we know about the potentials of that country. If we been get people then before the country, for stand for the country, Sierra Leone would have been better than Dubai and all those places. So I know the care for can praise nobody. I only say rationally, there are times she says certain things what we need for the pay attention to, because that will lead we for no things they will not pay attention to. That's my position. They all, now I make us say, at the end of everything, I say I'm not going to talk too much because now they all day are the same Kumande. Oda Sabi Mende, nothing Kumande mean. I'm not going to explain Nanaya. We're not go find out. So, even though time don't beat we, but I want to make one point clear to Sierra Leoneans. Now begin pay attention and ask certain questions. Who say all the money from we minerals they go? We agricultural potential, why we not able to develop them? Sierra Leone has a total of 1,436.931 hectares of land that can be reasonably used for produce food for the country. We get a total capacity for produce 11 million tons of rice if we properly go with the method way for make the people them and the one that they can invest, they're able to work for the thing right. Why are we not doing it? Why all this whitewash talk about me don't go make farm na masheka, you don't go bonchaburo, go make tractor farming or work. Now you don't come masheka, can make poultry and fish pond. This is all whitewash. They are taking people's attention from the real facts. And we need for begin ask questions. And by the grace of God, some of we don't stand say we go ask them questions. Yeah. We need to know, why is poverty in Sierra Leone when the country gets a capacity for generate billions of dollars? And I have documents that will prove that. Who is benefiting? Who is fooling who? If I reach there, I go stop for there tonight.
Right. So Fambula will open back the line. We'll take some few calls then back. Yes, callers. Although they take few calls then, we'll wrap up the program. Yes, caller outside the call from.
United States.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Diallo Gamboria. A good analysis and research for educating people of Sierra Leone. I hope you will mind them. Yeah, this government are not saying this is a government fact. This matter being a bunch of Alibaba and the 40 thief cabal, they are criminal, big liars, and they're ready to destroy this country at any cost. If you go and help Salon, if you Salon people will not come out and try to remove these people coming out in the office. This IMF thing, they go lend money. These are IMF conditionalities. IMF all over the world, they try to dig hole to put a government in place where they will ever come out of it, or strangulate the government. Just like how Mr. Dallo talk, they ask for treasury bills. Those are internal revenue for government, for raise money, for social services. Why you ask about treasury bills? They try to strangulate the government in any economic reform. Any sort of nation will get money for foreign will rise from the oil. They try to strangulate them, put out conditionalities, or stifle them. Sheki, it is your. So there are some of the conditionalities we never agree on. We never agree on the conditionalities, make it be the effect to the IMF. You see, these are the same thing that happen, but unfortunately, these people, as they say, in every department of Sierra Leone, we got experts in, financial experts, economic experts, engineers, who advise the government, the wrong and the good. What if I do, what if I do? But unfortunately, if you advise the government, we're not suit them, you're going to lose your job. Or probably you're going to even lose your life, because that happen, that you got life be lost. This is the problem. We get people in the economic sector as a logo advise the government about this IMF issues, they're lending money. This money that have interest for following them behind. And listening to the other show the last time where the former immigration officer, I think it's nine or somebody else. We go to a friend this and say, so I begin document to have for sign where a loan Salon government from IMF since 1980. Loaning against Salon government from 1980, where they pay certain amount of money. So that's unfortunate. This type of people in our government today, if we're going to make no problem. So the people of Sierra Leone have to come out. And come out an opportunity for the people of Sierra Leone. This is the foreign and last chance for the people of Sierra Leone. Just like the people in that village will be come out recently, with that placard. Those are what you're supposed to do when IMF come to Sierra Leone, because they recognize human rights violations. They respect human rights, rule of law, and right to demonstration, peaceful demonstration. So Salon will come out when the ECOMOG come. This is an opportunity. If we miss this opportunity, we will never get an opportunity again. So now come out. We in the diaspora will support people, or people in different locations as Salon, will support them. Then they will come out to get food and water, to demonstrate 24 hours, 7 days a week, non-stop. If we miss this opportunity, IMF, the couple can kill Sierra Leone. ECOMOG, the couple can help we. Now help the couple. Now we go for move. Now we go for free the people. If we don't move, and they say, okay, everything is okay, everybody's peaceful, everybody going to know my business. Now we go to come out and demonstrate and tell us, say, we don't want this government is have a lot of human rights violations, there's a proof to it, elections, and so many stuff.
All right.
So they ask people of Sierra Leone, come out. Let God bless you now. Come out. Let God bless Mr. Dallo. Please now come out for educate people of Sierra Leone. Let God bless us.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm sure this is a project itself where Mr. Jallo be now in proposal anyway. If I'm for get credit to whom credit is due. Now in propose this program, say he need this program for let people are aware this and again for getting the credit. So let people know no more. This month the program now in self not to me invite them. Now he say I want for sensitize the people. Now this me want do. He say there are a lot of things about with people in a salon know. I feel say the need for know. Well, as soon as I know, what you know the expert for let me start Komon-Tok. For say, not I just go tell me team. I say now the team in this hole. Then say, what's not for salon? No problem. The mic open. So it just open for we all now. Yeah? Everybody now, once you get something very important, you meet me, I tell me team, then they know and they don't research, so we'll not say anything where they talk and something where they come up from not to guess the guess or something where everybody can fact check. Invite the give reference, say, go check them for yourself. Before even you ask for reference, you don't give the reference. Anyway, let me take this I think I'll move from the Komon-Tok. Yes, if I move from the Komon-Tok, yes, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jamboria. Thank you so much for the good work, for the busy schedule, as all the time, guys. And like to society things them. Do you have fumble them? I think I just a reminder. Please, now, the platform, the grow, the viewers and plenty, but please, maybe not forget they forget. So do you not subscribe? Platform they go, the wild, go they watch, go they can people, more they can day na the community for watch, the viewers and so many.
No, people in the people in the then they come up slow, the subscriber. We believe say would they carry reach the 40,000, would they reach them very soon. Yeah, we're very close to 40,000. Yeah, it's a good number. It's a good number.
Good thing so Mr. Komon-Tok do for we for my salon. So they are the big, we not get anything to get for do. This is what Mr. Komon-Tok for we safe. So for subscribe the platform go viral, you go more. We get more people will come in, and then we get people in back with they call their own contribution. So they are the big. These are just gentlemen around there. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. That now Fambo from the Komon-Tok. Thank you for joining us as always. All right, now we take some text there. This one is more from more banks. They say the country outstanding purchases and loans with the IMF is 335.41 million. That is 339.47, exceed its quota of 207.4 million, which is 279.70, suggesting that it has borrowed more than its contribution. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah.
This commentator just don't prove the points in our life support.
Yeah.
Look the amount. What is being given us is to cover that deficit. A life support, you know.
Life support. Life support.
All your attention, like put them on.
Yeah. I see. This one is more from Yebu Jen. Said David Senge is a way overrated. He knows how to do prosthetic. That's all. He has no common sense, or I don't know about the common sense side, but I think I believe say no more. He gets in good side as a young man. It does that sometime power, sometime back. It can make somebody quickly they forget, they go overhead, they go override, and certain things away. Even if you're not cogent power, you can still want to talk. Well, this is how jack of all trades. If you want to be jack of all trades, as always. All right, let us take this last caller. Then we wrap up the program because time don't between now. Yes, caller, who said they call from?
Hello.
Yes, who said they call from?
Yes, again.
All right, okay, get the platform. Go ahead. You get, the last caller for tonight. Go ahead.
All right, okay. I want to tell Mr. Jamboria plenty thank you because honestly, when you just now with the explaining and SSF come say one for the car educate you see the man get love for a country. Let God bless her for that one day, and let God bless you. Because we only oversee, we know how difficult it be for player you engage yourself into one thing, and at the same time you work back again for able for pay bills. It's very, very difficult, my brother, more especially where you get family. So we know the sacrifice we they make. Now a huge sacrifice that one day way. Now one people where they salon will able to understand exactly the kind of sacrifice they make. Let God bless you now for this good work. We get to happen with government so now. I don't know if now Professor Lumumba be talking. He said the problem with Africa, the one that we get power, they don't get knowledge. Then the one that we get knowledge, not get power. Now they affect we country. So to a point where we see chief ministers, or even the president self, they make certain blunders there or say certain things that way when you look into deeply or you investigate, you know, say that people are not even get clue of what in them they say. You know, it really sad for the nation. It really sad. Then one thing again, back again, where I go beg when I say, do I want to get the time? You know, when I come in clear because they talk about this debt, the debt free salon. So I think during Pakabai term, they'll be able for free all lend debt they be.
Yeah.
You know, let we know during an school mind term, how much debt they be left with, and then this government we don't cancel now. You know, let we just know that difference there and know, because when this government be in our opposition, then they condemn the past government, you know, say they spend too much money per travel, you know, they bloated with bill and all that stuff they need. So let we know who that don't manage the country well, you know, in terms of governance. Thank you so much, my brother. God
Thank
bless
you very much. God bless you. All right. So Fambul, as always, we go and take more, but you know, anything we get beginning, it gets ending. Tomorrow good day. So we tap the course here. We apologize for that. You will able come through. The rest assured. All right. Okay. No. All right. See this person. Okay. Lord, just anyway. Lord, we just take 10 text. Then don't we wrap up this one? Mabinti, our Daniela Mara. They say the Bio regime want to borrow that money to share it among them. They know they are going to leave soon. They will not give them that money. And this one, Zanab said, they say Botswana them too rich with minerals. And this one, it come from Lamin Denke. This one come from Abdul Tawali. Said this is a cheap shot on the unripe chief minister, and I believe it has some bearing with over excited leadership trouble the first lady lambasted about. Elijah thought is a really in sad and pathetic state. When Joker running a country will never get tired of saying and hearing jokes. My God. And Satu Kamara is a Sylvia don't smell the rat, waiting. I mean, ECOWAS, then they come na saloon. Mm-hmm. And this one, they say, Gofi Dominato, it says, God will surely reward you people and your generation yet unborn. All right. Okay. This one, Sir Kelly says, Sylvia na chartered mercenary available to the highest bidder. Check in record. She has nothing to offer when it comes to leadership and governance. Go check out for RFP this to now. Salon people, know they forget. It's you like this blackmailing. And no, that blackmailing side will be the right against my I'll be aware about that because I'll be the follow awareness time. They cartoon, they put on panel, and I think and the will not be able to do humiliation. He say, you know what, come close to me, especially
but there is another reason for all that, and they will not do business.
And this one they come for Kelvin says as always. Thank you very much. All right, J. Kelly and Salon Woman. Now the last one is to say Sylvia Blyden is a rascal, pretending to be speaking for APC, but she's not. She's actually working for Fatima Bio against Senge and other SLPB 2020's flag bearer aspirant, Mrs. Bio does not like or support.
I like this hypothesis.
I like this. And I tell you something, say this summer free 9 day give you pleasure when people and they come up like, you know, it seems as if we efforts the
awareness is growing in Sierra Leone. There's no doubt about it.
Listen to the call say we can inside. You don't know, even if you see we moderate the program wouldn't say madly inside, but the callers there, they take a different version and they're right, you know. you know, a counter the text. It's a hypothesis. A good
It is a very
hypothesis.
good hypothesis.
Yeah.
We have to prove it between now and
Yeah.
2028.
You know, the mommy, that mommy, if you see don't hang per you, if you not big, you know, go lay down and go any bigger. You see, Dr. Sandy, he and the first lady with them pass way go, you go turn now pad there be the shaft and pad, it turn pad. Now pad there begin with trade and count and back. Senge the only way for survive right now. You get for go big, you get for go lay down flat now Fatima Bio in 40 bigger. If you want just raise that body so you know they work. No.
But now I make a end rab in the talk say, now they all in at the commande, they know how then they do them
Yeah,
business.
yeah. That's idea. And all man know. Everybody knows size Sylvia there. It just sometimes they make provocation as if it APC, but everybody know. I don't know why no more, you know. But anyway, people that don't so instead now you own politics now, so they play in politics, and she has been doing it for quite some time. I think the style fits them, you know. That's how I look like.
Well,
All right.
maybe the end is near.
So you will make the last contribution before we say goodbye.
I don't think I get much for say again. I've said what I have to say. The only thing I could try for tell we fumble and say, even we were they talking now, let them not take everything we say as gospel truth. Let them go find
Sorry,
out.
I don't get you.
I say I go tell we fumble and say, if we were they talking now, let them not take everything as gospel truth. Let them go find out.
Yeah.
One of the things we make we don't get bad governance over the last 60 years, the Solomon not care for find out facts.
Yeah.
And I make rumor and gossip they thrive amongst we. Do ya? On allow come with a new attitude towards we self and we country. Now they find out facts. The internet is there, everything is there for you to find out. Some of it maybe you have to pay. Some information they like then documents about this mining and whatting.
Yeah.
Most of them I had to pay for them. But most things you get them free. You can even calculate anything now where you want to calculate, you get the correct data. So let us begin to make that effort for our posterity, for picking and sake. We country then they sell them piece by piece. Do you on alone or left sidom? They sleep like that cushion and give we, then sell we country done. Do ya? Now that I go end up today with, we go see back on Thursday by the grace of God.
Right. So Fumble, now we tap the program. We tell you plenty. Thank you for where you join we. Hopefully back we there tomorrow with another interesting program. As always. I don't know it. I never check the producer, or we know what we get tomorrow. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know schedule. I don't know what he don't send. Anyway, we'll go check behind the scene. Anything we will update to now. We don't know what we'll get tomorrow. Honestly, seriously, let's see now. We don't know what we get tomorrow. What will come.
Overwhelm you.
Salon by the entire anyway. All right, so Fambule on a bye. We'll see you back on Mr. Jallo. They are back on Monday. Sorry, on Monday with the same issue. We program for the potential for the baskets. Our God really flop baskets where we may to know for the gumbo or get anything for do with anything they call poverty self. So every Friday, every Monday will come for can help we understand more. And Thursday, you can do that general. We get that general discussion away with the brain can things away self web we can remote out Imran T. Me now Mr. Komon-Tok and bye.
Check this out. Now who's them will get the right man on the right place, huh? We're talking about reality this time. Youth man, face reality. 1, 2, they want make me talk fool. 3, 4, when most of we want. Some saying that this, some saying that, some saying that they want the way they rule we are. Now Mr. Sing again. 1, 2, they want make me talk fool. 3, 4, when most of we want. Some say mind is home. Even though I like it, we don't know place like home. No place. My boy is tribal, we gon' bring them back. Got them, come on. We wise up, come together. With tension and for safe we country. Cause we still with the brain line go down the country. Before they make me land, they put people never angry and one bleed, yeah. And just busy for the so bad seed for the fighting. Oh no, yeah. It's not a tribal thing, this not bad politics for divide and win. People they suffer, see they no be seen. Just they pack with money left up on the tribal scene. Wise up, join the I4 sing, yeah. Tell me if the price and markets they go down, will you show you last name? And the same suffer no more, now we all the left for explain. Oh, if we not keep to all, we not promise them that manifest. We not no need for the do them, see how they man you. Man up from top shoes, see them down space. Or them put you in a tight place. Or you left a far place. Exile from your place. You get different views in a down space. Or them put you in a tight place. Or you left a far place. Exile from your own place, yeah. You know we dey far away from home. Yeah, tell me my day home. Even though I holla thing, you know no place like home. No place like home. The only place we gon' call we home. We not gon' leave by my love. My body's trying my thing. Got it. Wise up, come together. To all many things where the eye don't see. Crimes against humanity. Una don't suffer people say we don't lose we sanity. Una wanna by force nothing una no gets right. Not to work, not to team for it, not to delight. If not the people and self una unite. Now they walk and now we neck, they una jump like the flight. No one will go fetch for we right. Boku tax on the people more burden. Every day new thing, more problem. Waka fine, all the waka people fine. Corruption, the threatening on can for stay. We see it take seats, asylum makers then they. We not a wish for make una fail. Cause that una they fail and so we they pay. We wanna free the country on bail. My lights are line and we back to hell. Oh, if una keep to all una promise them that manifest. Una no need for the do that see how they man you. Man up on top shoes, see them down space. Or them put you in a tight place. Or you left a far place. Exile from you.